Good evening, my wonderful 89 subscribers. Welcome again to the Krakens Lair Comics. I've said so many times, my janky channel, I have had information from people with better technology about, like, if I turn this way, that if I guess you have like an Android phone versus a Samsung phone, and there's not like stuff blocked off on the end, and like, so that looks better. Now, I'm filming this on my phone, so the image I see is backwards, right? Backwards. If I turn my phone to where I can't see it, I can't see the image. So it makes more sense for me to like pull the phone out to like show the comics. So they're not backwards. This is my janky little tech. But I've always said I have very good comic books and very good content. So, we're going to just turn this back this way where that fills my screen. Sorry about you guys. Apple phones and computers and stuff. I don't mean it to be wrenching or awful for you, but I'm doing what I can. So, a live unboxing. I have not done this in a while. For people that have watched my videos, and yes, you should be watching every single one of my videos. During COVID, buying comic books got stupid expensive. Dumb expensive. I could give all kinds of examples, but like a comic book that had been going for $100 for years, for a decade, was now $500. A comic book that was going for $1,000 was now $5. And I made a video where I was like, well, maybe I'm just like priced out of this hobby. Seeing the post-COVID dip of people not having all that government subsidy money, and things started like coming down reasonably. I made the video like don't panic, where like this is a buying opportunity to get key issues that are going to appreciate. It's not where the book is now. Where's it going? 5 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now. If you're looking at investment opportunities, that's got to be your mindset. It has to be. It's not how much do I spend on this book today. It's, am I going to be able to sell this book for more than I spent on it today? In this video, there's a reacquisition of some books that I sold at a peak that now are at a lull that I bought back. But I've got a mystery thing, bag, gold envelope. This was like floating around in the Kraken's lair, and I don't even know what this is. I have no idea what this is. So we're start off with this. Turn it this way to hide any potential sensitive information. Obviously, the seller did a really good job It's not just the gold envelope. Very good. Okay. I've said this a lot of times before. Like, don't be so excited opening your comic book that you potentially mess it up. You know. Okay. All right. Wow. They did tape along the backside of the board. I mean, that's good protection, so great looking out. Ravencroft, #1. I think this might have some significance now. Like I said, I don't even know how long this has been like hanging around, but Ravencroft. I don't know the storyline. Might have something to do with like Doctor Strange. I paid very little for this, so like spec book, backwards. Ravencroft #1 looks 9.4, 9.6. So we're gonna get into the box. Why I'm doing it, I did reference in other videos that I sold a bunch of books to build a deck, and I was glad I did it at the apex. I lamented, seller's remorse, some of those books out of my collection, but I realized that I can still get these now, when the market's at a lull, and get some of these back in the collection for far less than I sold them for. Wait for them to appreciate. Wow. This is so difficult. This glue. Glue. Yeah. All right. Wow. Bubble wrap. Always a good idea. It's always like Christmas Day. Okay. Okay. Looks like they threw something in here. Probably a plug. Yeah. Okay, so I bought this book originally for $40 at a little flea market. I paid the $50 to have it pressed, dry cleaned, graded by PGX. The shipping and all that stuff. It came back at 6.5. So cool. For at that point, my $100 investment, I sold it for $500. Um, this book's not like on the radar right now, so I paid $145, already graded by CGC. So I lost a grade point from the 6.5 PGX to the 5.5, CGC. But, for $145, I was like, I gotta do this. First appearance of Shang-Chi. Backwards. Rawr. The master of Kung Fu. And I talked about this. Well, I just want to look at it. See, now I can do this. See, but I can't because I can't see the video. Can't see the video. So I'm going to flip the screen if I can. There we go. It's this black background. There's issues. Five. CGC. First appearance, Shang-Chi. So, that's, really cool. I really like the movie. Honestly, the last, I don't know, 5, 6 Marvel movies, not been a big fan of. One of my favorites was the Werewolf by Night, black and white, direct to Disney, around Halloween. That was awesome. But I did really like the Shang-Chi movie. He's not going anywhere. There's talk about him being New Avengers or a second movie or whatever. So $145. Yeah. I had to get this. Now, I also reacquired this. Marvel Special Edition 16. And I talked about this, where, for newer comic collectors, you might see, Shang-Chi #1 or Master of Kung Fu #1. But you might not realize, that this Marvel Special Edition 16 is actually his second appearance. Or that number 15 is his first appearance. Because, numerically, it's, maybe something you weren't aware of. I remember seeing ads for this in the back of Marvel Comics in the 70s, and I was like, oh, dude, he's got Chinese stars. That's, really cool. He's in black, like a ninja. Probably the cape would not help you in terms of, your nocturnal activities. But, I remember seeing this cover as an ad. And this is super affordable. Super affordable. It's just recently. Because I had sold it. And so I was I wanted it back. I think $20, $25 I got this for. And so when you think when the first appearance of Master of Kung Fu gets really expensive and people can't afford it, they might look at this one because it's the second appearance. And so for $20, $30, high condition, this is pretty high condition. I mean, it was not like a 9.8 or nothing. It's from the 70s, man. Yeah, there's a ding. There's but overall, it's really nice. And so for what I spent on it and where this might go, I'm all good. So, getting books back in the collection that I sold, and I'm happy to do it, and I'm glad that I can find an opportunity in the market to get some of these books back. So, new collectors out there, it's like, dude, this is the time. Like, even super key issues, I'm telling you, it's like, if you looked what they were selling for 2 years ago and where they're at now, it's like, dude, if you can cobble together the money, get whatever you can afford. Not saying like, have the power shut off or like, not pay the rent, but like, dude, it's the time to get these books, because 5 years from now, you're gonna be, oh, I totally wish I had bought that book for that price. And here we are. And now's the time. So I urge you, look into books. Look into books that, like I said, like Master Kung Fu, what's talking about right now. But he is coming back. I promise you. So you can wait till the hype and the prices on these books drive up, or you can buy them now. Buy them now is my advice. So I'm going to keep this short. Krakens Lair Comics. Thank you everybody for watching. I know I've not been making a lot of videos, but I will try to do better. And thank you for your continued support. Have a great night.